Welcome back, folks, to Vibrations and Libations. I'm James.
And I'm Keith.
And tonight we're going to be listening to Alice in Chains. This will be the second Alice in Chains video that we've done. This one is Jar of Flies, an EP from Alice in Chains. So it was released in 94?
Yes, 1994.
1994. So this album comes... Go ahead.
It was recorded in September of 1993, but released in 1994.
So this album comes off of, or EP I guess, comes off the heels of their hugely popular hit album Dirt, right? So it was, I remember when it came out, it was pretty highly anticipated. But anyway, what are we drinking tonight, Keith?
We are drinking Sun King Brewery's Alright.
And for those who are frequent watchers of the videos and understand that I can't pour a beer in a glass, with this, neither can I open a beer without it overflowing.
All up and went everywhere on James.
So,
but we're not going to hold it against
Thank you. I'm just a bad beer drinker, I guess.
Maybe I shook it. Let's see how mine.
Oh, maybe he shook it.
Let's see how mine opens. Foamy as well.
All right. Okay, so I'm assuming this is a play of words. The name of this beer is a play of words off of Matthew McConaughey on Dazed and Confused, right?
Dazed and Confused.
Yeah. So
his famous line, all right.
Look, I poured it.
You did an excellent job.
Perhaps I should start opening beers and let them breathe a little bit before I pour from now on. Okay, so this is spelled all and then ride as in R-Y-E. All right. So, and it's an Imperial Session Rye IPA. And Keith, you have information on this beer. I'll let you talk about it.
This beer, it's Rye IPA, 6.5% ABV and 64 IBUs. And the description is All right is a rye IPA brewed with Michigan Crystal hops for a pronounced darkness, citrusy bright character, and an agreeable spiciness that plays well with the rye malt base.
Kudos to whoever typed out that description. That is a mouthful right there. I especially like the Michigan Crystal hops versus Michigan Crystal meth. That would be bad to brew a beer with meth, probably. But where's this stuff from?
This is from Indianapolis.
So up in Indiana, neighbors to the north, our Canada, Kentucky's Canada is Indiana. Well,
I found out about this beer from a local restaurant called Libations. They did a pint night there, a tap takeover.
Yeah.
First one in Owensboro, Kentucky. So I heard Justin McDonald. He's like, "You're gonna love this. It's right up your alley." And then one because it's delicious, and two because of the name.
Right.
And I think that's my text tone is all right.
Is that right?
Yeah. But anyway, I tried it out and it's delicious. I left the bar and went and bought the 4-pack so we could do this episode.
Right. Awesome. Okay. Well, I'll leave my description of the beer till later on when we talk more about it. But let's talk about this album now.
All right. This is the first EP in history to debut at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart.
Right. So what is an EP versus an LP?
I really don't know what makes an EP because I've seen some LPs have 7 songs on them.
Right.
But this one has 7 tracks and it's considered an EP. But
yeah. Okay, so commenters down here, leave us information on what makes an LP versus an LP, or EP versus an LP. There we go.
I imagine it's like a time limit or something.
Probably.
Like that.
So.
I don't have a time limit, time stamp on this or anything like that.
Yeah.
For this episode, if you want to know, look it up.
All right, so you said it was the first EP to be #1 on the Billboard charts, and the first
to debut at #1.
To debut at #1, and then the first week sales exceeding 141,000 copies.
Right.
That's huge. I mean, even for back in the '90s, and the grunge was was all the deal for an EP. I'd say 141,000 copies was making the record company pretty happy.
Oh, right,
you know. So the EP was well received by critics and has been certified triple platinum, which is also amazing. So
selling like 4 million copies.
Yeah.
In the U.S. alone.
Right. So, you know, Alice in Chains was, my text tone is Yoda. He's laughing over there, probably picking up on the video. Alice in Chains, you know, hit it big in that grunge era back in the '90s. I don't know.
They're one of the pillars.
Yeah. I kind of think of them more. I don't know. I mean, you could take Facelift and Dirt, and you can almost put them as a metal band in a way.
Right.
In my opinion.
They're definitely metal, but with you know,
a little heady.
Facelift was more metal, and borderline a little bit glam.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think Lane Staley was a huge glam fan, and was kind of always drawing pictures in a notebook of glam, of his glam band and what he would look like.
Right.
But Dirt, you know, has more of that Seattle kind of grunge sound, and then of course this we're skipping over. See, it was Facelift, and then Sap was an EP that they released in 1992, and it is every bit as good, I think, as this. It may not be quite as good, but it is almost as good, and it's got Chris Cornell on it. If you guys
Sap, I've never listened to that. I'm ashamed to say,
oh man,
you know, as long as it's been around, and I've never heard a song off of it, so it's something I need to do.
You have, if you've heard Unplugged, because
I have heard Unplugged, yeah. But
I think there's a song or two off Sap on Unplugged.
Yeah. As far as a studio album goes, I've not ever listened to it. Okay, so the tracks are, Rotten Apple, Nutshell, I Stay Away, No Excuses, Well and Wasp, which I like a lot. Don't Follow and Swing on This. Well and Wasp is actually all instrumental, with some string instruments in there, like not guitars, but you know, kind of orchestra type of
like
string.
A cello.
Yeah, cello, things like that. It's a really awesome instrumental. So what else is on here, Keith? I don't want to steal all of your informational thunder here. So
well, there were 3 singles off this. It was No Excuses, I Stay Away, which had an amazing video. I Stay Away had the claymation video. Yeah. And if you haven't been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and you're an Alice in Chains fan, they've got those claymation characters of the band on display at Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's awesome. I
didn't know that. I've been closer than me to you to them. I've been as close as you can get without getting your eyes wet.
I've never been to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's definitely on my list of things to do for the future. So.
And also, you want to tell the story about the album title?
Sure, I will. Okay, so according to Lane Staley, the title for the album came from a science experiment that Jerry Cantrell conducted in the 3rd grade. And it says they gave him 2 jars full of flies. One of the jars were overfed. The other jar, they underfed the flies in it. The one they overfed flourished for a while, then all the flies died from overpopulation. And the one they underfed had most of the flies survive all year. And it says, I guess there's a message in there somewhere. Evidently, the experiment had a big impact on Jerry. So, you know, maybe it's overpopulation experiment. I don't know. Resources. You know, exhausting your resources.
Avengers fan Thanos. That's his theory.
Thanos. Is
maybe Jerry can relate.
The original jar of flies there with Thanos. But it makes sense if you have more mouths to feed than you can actually feed, then you're gonna have problems there. So maybe that's the lesson in that experiment. Be interesting to try. Maybe we should do that. Do our own little Vibrations and Libations science club here.
All right. I was trying to think of my favorite song off this.
Okay.
It is so hard.
It is.
The whole album, I love every single track. It just all, so many emotions are brought up by it, and
Right.
everything. And
Right.
I just love the whole thing. It's a religious experience for me almost. And this song, Nutshell, is playing right now. So right now it's my favorite, just like a Brotherhood album.
Right.
So,
My favorite, I love this whole album as well. I imagine when I had this when it came out, it is a great album to throw in on your car, and you're driving down the road, and it's a hot summer day, and maybe you got the top down or the windows rolled down, and it's a great album just to get in your car and just go drive for a while. I think the album's only like 30 minutes long, something like that.
Yeah.
And so, you can make a quick trip, but don't go around the block. I mean, get on an old dirt road or, something like that where you can, not have to worry about running into a bunch of people. But it is a great album just to drive to. Just get in the car and drive, and it's a good summer album with summer coming up. Throw this on, listen to it. My favorite track, I have two. No Excuses and Don't Follow.
Yeah.
Are my two favorite tracks on this album. They're great. They've got this whole album's got some, nice jazzy tunes in it, and then it's got some just, bare ass rock and roll on it, and it doesn't ever get real heavy. It's kind of a mellower album.
It's real mellow, kind of bluesy,
Swing on This has got a nice jazz.
Yeah.
Got a nice jazz feel to it, and I don't know if you've not listened to Jar of Flies, go out and listen to it right now. As soon as this video is over with, find some way to listen to it. So, all right,
Let's talk about this beer.
let's talk about it. Sun King, right? Sun King Brewery. Okay, out of Indianapolis. You want to rate it?
A pint in every can.
A pint in every can.
I give it a 4.5 out of 5.
I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 too.
It is freaking delicious, and for an IPA, it's got all that IPA flavor, but that rye malt just cleans it right up.
Yeah.
And it's just delicious.
Yeah, I like this. Is the first time I've tried it. I like it because it doesn't have a strong aftertaste.
Right.
It doesn't stay there with you.
Right.
And if I'm going to drink an IPA, I don't mind that initial IPA bitterness that comes with an IPA and that mouthful of hops. But then I want it gone. Once I swallow it, I want it gone.
Right.
And I'm getting that in this.
Right.
It's gone as soon as I swallow it. So.
Yeah, that rye just cleans it right up.
Yeah.
And their logo is cool. It's kind of like a Aztec kind of Incan looking thing. You can't. It's not going to show up on here at all because it's in the dark part on the can. But very cool. They have their locally. We're just seeing them now. There's a very small section. Only one liquor store in town had this. They only had like 3 of their brews. They had this one, and I don't even think this is one of their considered core brews. There were like 3 or 4 that are like the core brews, but this one I couldn't even find this on their website.
That's kind of odd since it's an IPA. IPAs are so popular.
Well, they have another IPA.
Oh, they do?
Regular
Okay.
IPA,
Okay.
and this is a rye IPA.
Right.
So,
Right. Okay, so we both give the beer 4.5 out of 5. Sorry,
Right.
4.5 out of 5. If you can find this, if you're from Indianapolis and you are familiar with Sun King Brewery and you have other flavors from them, other beers from them that you think we should try and we can try and find, send us some comments down below and let us know what those are. But I'm impressed with this beer. I like it. It's maybe the best thing that came out of Indianapolis or Indiana in general, in my opinion. So rock on, Indiana. Keep brewing some good beer. Oh well, there's 3 Floyds.
yes.
Yes, 3 Floyds. Can't forget.
Yeah, we're
3
fans of
Floyds.
3 Floyds.
Yeah.
Hell, we've done about 8 brews by 3 Floyds.
Okay, so maybe not the best thing. Maybe 3 Floyds is the best thing, but Sun
I
King
don't know.
definitely the second best.
Sun King, it's pretty damn good.
It's good. It's good. I like it. Okay, so 4.5 out of 5. What about the album? We're gonna rate the album, or we're just gonna say it's fucking awesome?
Fucking awesome.
That's my rating too. Fucking awesome. If
Fucking
you're
awesome.
if you're an Alice in Chains fan, Jerry Cantrell fan, you know, you can't go wrong with this. And if you haven't heard it, what's your problem?
On a scale of awesome to fucking awesome, it's fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome. I agree. So, thanks for the new brew here. I appreciate that, picking that up.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for supplying the music here. I need to get this album, man. I need to get it. But anyway, this is the second Alice in Chains video that we've done. Our very first video.
Don't watch it.
It may not even be public anymore. It may be taken down. But we did do Dirt. We need to redo Dirt.
We'll revisit Dirt. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll just do an Alice in Chains video where
Maybe.
we do several albums.
Do Unplugged with it.
Unplugged? Yeah, I've got Unplugged.
Yeah, we can do all that. So if you'd like to see an Alice in Chains video, just Alice in Chains in general, let us know down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber already, and give us a thumbs up. And visit our Facebook page and our Instagram page. We post on both of those all the time. And then we're also still on the Twitter sphere. Is that true?
Yeah, we're on there.
Yeah.
No, we don't have many followers. Go follow us on Twitter.
Go for it. Maybe Twitter's dying out.
Maybe
the president
Maybe
has
Trump has
killed
Twitter.
Yeah.
Because he's so prominent on there.
Beyonce broke the internet. Trump killed Twitter. So anyway. All right. So we're going to cut this one down now. So unless Keith has anything else to add.
I have nothing else to add.
Go buy the album. Go buy some of this Sun King Brewery beer and drink it. Drink it till it's gone. That's what they make it for.
Right. All right.
So until next time, I'm James.
And I'm Keith.
And thanks for watching Vibrations and Libations, guys. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Done.
Simultaneous down.